I think.
Can you hear us?
I don't even know.
They could hear us before because they said they could hear typing.
I
So
know.
we're still it's
I
fine.
muted us, but then like it unmuted us because we were muted, and then when we just did this screen, it unmuted us. I don't.
We don't know. We are
We don't
still learning.
know. We're figuring it out.
It's been a couple days.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me go this way. There we go.
Thank you for everyone's patience.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for your patience. We will flip the camera really quick so that we know many of you have already been waiting 12 minutes. We're so sorry. Yeah.
It was a last minute issue that we did not, panic mode. Panic mode.
We practiced, we tested. I mean, I was on my channel today testing, and still something came up. So
it's all good.
Thank you guys. But look, we've got split screens, we got names. I'm Jen.
We had ourselves flipped at one time.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know her name, I'm Chari.
So, Chari, do you want to just explain Adventures in Card Making real quick in case somebody stumbles upon this and is like, what are these girls doing? Oh, I just noticed your hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at
it. Look at that.
We did not plan that.
We did not. We did not at all. Adventures in Card Making is a choose your own adventure, casual crafting with me and Jen.
Casual.
So I post
casual.
Very casual in your shirk merch hoodies. Very casual. Late. And I posted polls. We do 3 on lawnfawn Instagram stories and let you guys vote, and that dictates what we're gonna do today. So you guys picked Sweet Friends instead of Bugs and Kisses, which Jen is really excited about because that was her pick. And
you want to know why I'm excited? Just the hands and feet. Just the hands and feet.
And then birthday cards and using pattern paper, which Jen was actually surprised you picked pattern paper, but I think it'll be fun.
I'm surprised. I thought everybody would pick
paper and you need to learn how to use it.
Yeah, I thought people would pick stencils. I just was surprised. I was like, oh, we're doing pattern paper.
Well, we've done stencils before, so maybe you guys are good at giving us some variety.
Yeah.
If you ever have, when we do these, if you ever have ideas of like things for polls, like pop them in there because we're always looking for ideas. Because I kind of like it being like, sometimes there's a theme, sometimes there's a technique, sometimes we have a running list of ideas. So please share if you ever think of something that you would like to see us put in a poll.
For sure. And this is a casual get together, more so like you do not need to craft right now if you don't want to. You do not need to use what we're using if you don't want to. You do not even need to use lawnfawn. Like, we love whatever you're doing right now is awesome.
Casual crafting.
Casual crafting.
It's the only time we get to craft with each other. So
I know. Yeah. But I will say that if you are crafting today, or when you watch the replay, or later on, maybe this inspires you to craft later on, you're just watching today, make sure you tag us when you post your creations. Tag Chari, tag me, and tag lawnfawn. Our handles are in the grass there, so you know where to find us on Instagram.
And I also pinned the playlist of the other ones we've done in the chat at the top if you want to look at those later. Not right now.
Awesome. I love it. Marcy's finishing her advent calendar. I'm so excited for her.
I was gonna say we have one scheduled for February too, and it's already in that playlist, so you can go and click it and hit notify me in case you forget in a month. See us again.
Oh,
somebody's blinging you.
Yeah, 1 minute. I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're going to try to flip the cameras. I'm
Things
very
flash.
nervous. I'm very nervous
Okay.
right now.
Cross your fingers.
Everybody cross their fingers for us, please. I fixed it. See, that's weird.
Hear
It
us now.
muted
So,
us. It,
it
I don't know.
automatically muted when you switch scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yeah,
I know there's
they
a
should
delay, so
they should be able to hear us now. We were so excited our cameras weren't blurry that we didn't realize
okay,
nobody
they can
could
hear
hear
us now. Someone said,
Okay, good.
although followed by no volume, so I'm not sure. I think okay, we're good. Sorry, guys. It's new. It's all new.
If you haven't been following me on Instagram, this is all new technology. So even though we're in lawnfawn land right now, there's no like little lawnfawn fairies helping us with all the tech. So
No,
no.
the
So I
fairies
apologize.
help us.
Libby says you are not making me want to update my tech. Well, Libby, I'm gonna have it all figured out for you. I mean, come on.
We
Oh.
haven't quite figured it all out yet, Libby, because I'm still using my phone today. So
Yeah,
we
we're
still
getting
got
there.
a little slow, but it's okay.
We're
So we're
getting there.
gonna.
And I'm using my new big camera. I am using my new big camera, but I'm afraid to touch anything. Like, I don't even want to use the new remote that I can zoom in and out on right now. I'm not touching a thing.
Yeah, we had a problem earlier, so.
All right, let's start stamping.
Okay.
So if you're new here, Chari usually comes armed with sketches.
I have an idea. My sketch is so tiny and little, and it's such a scribble that no one would know what it was if they saw it. So, actually, I don't. Oh, here, it's a blob, basically. Yep.
I got nothing. I got the stamp out. That's all I got.
I decided which sweet friend I was going to use.
Oh, I'm gonna use 3.
We're gonna use 3.
Yep.
Which of these sweet treats is your favorite?
Well,
I would put a poll, but I can only put 4 things, and there's 5 things on here.
What's funny is I'm using the same 3 that I always use. I never use the cupcake or the. Is this flan?
Yes, it's flan. I've never had flan.
Me neither.
I think Kelly makes flan.
Oh gosh, well Kelly has to make us some flan then, clearly, because
some flan up in here.
As long as no lawnfawn mice choose the wires, we're good. Yeah. All right, so I am going to stamp and color with my alcohol-based markers. So I'm using my good old lawnfawn jet black.
Wet my crusty chamois that I forgot to wet.
Oh yeah, I didn't wet that. Oh, look at her run out like a good doobie. I am not. I'm just trying to regulate my breathing right now. It's very stressful. I spent all day yesterday working on tech stuff. Flan is super good depending on who makes it. Some people don't like it. I can see in the comments. So I was so excited when this set came out. I can't remember what year it was. Maybe Chari can quickly look what year Sweet Friends came out. I was most excited for the hands and feet because I knew I could use the hands and feet on other things. Ask me how many times I've used the hands and feet on other things.
Have you? You were
I
just really
have. I
excited
did
about
in the
it.
beginning. I did in the beginning. I'm actually inspired. I feel like I need to use these hands and feet with the seashell add-on for the
Oh, some seashells. 2018 is when Sweet Friends came out.
wow.
Yeah.
I need one more little feet set.
The flan could also be a cake. I feel like that's true. And since we're gonna make some birthday cards, you could stick a candle on it.
Oh, thank you for reminding me we have to do birthday. So I gotta stamp some birthday stuff too.
Yeah, I did pull out some birthday basics that I've
Me
been using a
too.
lot lately.
I pulled these out. I pulled lawnfawn offset sayings every day. I love
Mm-hmm.
these. I pulled all the smiles because it has those cakes and balloons.
Yeah, I did
I
pull that
also
one.
was looking at this bunch of balloons with Yappy Birthday. And then, of course, all the party hats.
Yes, because I love the font of that happy birthday sentiment in that one too.
Yeah, that's cute. All right, I
I
gotta
also
figure
pulled
out.
out hats off to you in case I want that birthday hat, which is one of my favorite sets.
One. Whew. I'm just over here regulating my breathing.
Please don't judge us for our tech inabilities today.
We'll only get better, you guys. We will only get better.
We never claim to be professionals.
No. I mean, maybe a professional card maker, but not a professional live streamer.
No.
Heather
And I don't
says she
think.
just wants that s'more stamp. I know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so cute.
I love s'mores.
Ooh, Shari's stamping a lot of cupcakes over there.
I got ideas.
Hello, Annette. Thanks for peeking in while you're on your lunch break.
I'm actually going to go ahead and cut out my cupcakes.
Before you color them?
Don't question. Yes, I have plans. I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Oh, I think I know. Oh, no, I don't know what you're going to do. I thought maybe you were going to paper piece your cupcakes with pattern paper, but that wouldn't make sense. Why you said that would have been a cute idea.
That is what I'm going to do.
Oh!
Guess. But I'm just going to cut out
stamp them.
So I have
you're going to have to fussy cut. Yeah. I get what you're doing.
She figured it out.
Hey, this isn't my first rodeo in card making. It's just my first rodeo with all this tech. I think I'm going to use these patterns somehow.
Look, I'm glad we have each other for moral support because if I had to do this alone and ran into those issues, I'd just be like, no.
Well, I like how calm you were, like 3 minutes before we went live and nothing was working. I appreciated your calmness.
I didn't want
Nora, we did glitch. We were 8 minutes late. 8 minutes late. And then we muted stuff when we didn't want to mute stuff. And we didn't mute stuff when we wanted to mute stuff. We've been glitching.
I mean, we were about at the verge of Jen was just going to make me craft alone. And you guys
honestly, yeah. So my new big camera was not focusing, which it has done that already since we've been live. I've noticed, but I'm trying not to notice. So I almost was just going to chat with you guys and let Chari craft by herself because then I tried to throw my phone on just to do that. Anyways, you didn't see all the craziness behind the scenes when we were late for our session here.
We were late for our own party.
I don't even know if I know how to color right
you
now.
cut it out, it looks like a mushroom, like a outline of like a Super Mario mushroom.
I feel like I'm shaking because I'm like so
you're all worked up.
I'm
it's
all
fine.
like,
calm down.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Marcy says the
Like,
flan could be a cheesecake.
a happy hour cocktail when she's done, calm herself down.
Seriously. I wish. I got to do all the work I didn't get done yesterday because we were trying to figure all this out.
Yes. Oh, the flan could be a cheesecake. I do love some cheesecake. It could be a cheesecake. That's true.
Do you want to know what my favorite cheesecake is? And I don't even know if it's still a thing because I haven't had it since I was little.
What?
The Jello no-bake cheesecake.
Oh, I think that's still a thing you
Is
can
it
buy.
still a thing? My
I don't know if
stepmother.
Oh, the Jello, because it was kind of gelatinous. My grandmother
Yeah.
made that kind of
That's what I
cheesecake,
used to always ask for my birthday cake because I loved it. And I love that graham cracker crust.
and she would also add lime juice and make a key lime one that was the same consistency. We do have some people who appreciate our lateness.
Oh,
We're not typically late people.
Don't look at my camera right now, guys. I don't know why that's like that.
They're busy crafting.
Where's Kathy Zilski when you need her? Paging Kathy Zilski.
Come to Cape Cod.
No, just hop on our chat. I wonder if she is around. I should message her real quick.
Help me. Help. I don't know if my cupcake should have arms or not. I think I'll give them their tops and then decide. Oh, someone says they do still make the Jello no-bake cheesecake. So you can ask Chris to get that next time he goes to the store.
Yeah, because we all know I don't go to the store. Oh, all right. This is bad.
Oh, I can't tell because it's sort of blurry all over on my end. So I'm just going to assume it's in focus. I have lots of pattern paper to use here, people. Jen told me she pulled out my favorite one, which is this one. The pint size pattern summertime. You're going to see how mutilated my pad of paper is. I'm looking for scraps. I don't need, this is perfect for scraps. Like this one.
Oh, 1 minute. Chari, stop talking. They can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking.
Oh, no, we're not muted. They should be able to hear you. Somebody said you flipped the camera and lost the sound. We're not muted.
Yeah, we tried autofocus.
Yeah, we've tried that.
We don't know the buttons.
Turning on autofocus.
Gina Kane might be live, so.
Yeah.
Oh, they said they can hear us. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
at least you can hear us.
I'm gonna keep coloring, and then maybe I'll try to put me back in a little bit, and then I'll do this. Like, look, yay.
Vanna,
I know it's obnoxious that you see me twice, but I don't want to mess around with anything else too much right now. So
we don't want to completely lose you guys.
Yeah, we're just going with the flow today. We're just going to go with the flow. And even though I'm mad about this, I do recognize that we are just card making and it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. I need like a green. Maybe that's not very green. The green in pint size patterns is just too green for a cupcake. Like, it's disturbing.
I'm just going to color over here with my alcohol-based markers because it relaxes me.
We need relaxing today.
Am I set to 4K? Kathy Zilski is texting me back, so.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep crafting along while you see if she can help you, because I certainly can't. My camera is way older than everybody else's, so for green, when in doubt, spiffy speckles is how we're going to go.
Sorry for the boob
I'm going to use a
shot.
block to see. Oh, you guys have my whole desk now. No pressure. Someone asked which alcohol markers you use. Jen has Copic markers. I have Copic markers. We both use Copic markers. Okay, so we're going to have all these colors icing.
Kathy tells me to make sure I'm doing it in 4K, and I don't know where that setting is.
Who is freaking out because I'm using a block?
Not me.
My desk is clean. I had to, before we went live, I made sure all the things that you guys aren't allowed to see yet were out of the way and would not be accidentally seen. Because I had some fun things.
I feel like normal AF sounds like a good setting.
I mean,
gosh.
Yes, it does. Everybody's here for you, Jen.
Oh, thank you guys.
Now I'm gonna have to fussy cut on camera. That feels nervous.
I gotta figure this out before Saturday. I got a class. I can't find the only time about this one.
I'm not sure what color my wrapper should be. I do have clothes.
All right. I don't know. Oh, they said, hope your desk was clean because I zoomed out onto you. That's hilarious. I didn't even warn you.
You all get to see my new glass mat that I got. Jen has new techie stuff. I also have new things. I have a new glass mat and new lights. That is partly Jen's fault. Let me see what. This is hard to do because normally I'm like sticking this up to my face. Yes, that's the aqua colored glass mat. I think that's the color it's called. Oh, these scissors are. Oh, what are these? They're not cutter bees. Color bees? I have cutter bees.
They are cutter bees. They are cutter bees. They just marketed different colored handles.
Yeah, I think they were called color bees. I have lots of scissors that I could be doing this with, probably.
Let's not say
I
it out
mean,
loud.
what? How many scissors? Oh,
Shh, don't say it. Don't. Everybody's saying it in the chat. Don't say it.
oh. Every time I said something earlier, Jen told me to hush. So
Yeah,
don't
say it. Don't
talk
say
about
it.
it. It won't hear you, and it won't change.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
I thought you didn't want me to say how many scissors I had, and I was about to
Oh
be like, well, I
no,
don't really
I
know
don't care about that. We
I was
all have a
about to say,
bajillion scissors.
raise your hand if you got way more scissors than you need.
Aw, Kathy, thank you. Yeah, I just touched the manual zoom on my camera and it fixed, but we're not talking about it out loud.
Shh, we don't want it to hear us.
Shh. Shh. Nobody's ever going to come to Adventures in Card Making again.
We're happy to be here right now.
Yeah. We're happy to be here. I don't know if everybody else is. They're going to be like, this is a circus. What are these girls doing?
Like, why am I here?
Poor Kathy. She was like probably trying to get her own work done. And I panic texted her. Need is a loaded term. I agree. My marshmallow is becoming very toasted.
I need to pick a color for my cupcake wrappers. What do you think they should be? Pink? I got these are my colors of my cupcakes. Or maybe just like a
I know what you could do. You could do the B side of the same colors and alternate them.
These are kind of the B side. Well, this one's like dark.
Well, do you know what I mean? Use the opposite side that you're using.
Jen says that like I'm using things that have opposite sides, by the way.
Well, I'm sorry. You're using the 6x6 pad, but so you
well, I was all the same. That's so crazy.
Chari, you use this side.
I know, so and the other side, that one's the same though.
No, it's not.
I'm going to make them all like, well, I mean, same in color tone.
So just
like when you look
cardstock, then
there's a dark and a. I'm going to color the bottoms with marker because I stamped them.
Thank you, Mindy. Kathy was saying that Mindy was having the same problem with her camera. I look great now, but I don't know what I did. So I don't feel like I did a permanent fix.
Well, when we have that problem fixed, then we have more problems to fix. We won't talk about those.
We do?
Those are
I thought this was my only problem.
That's your only problem.
Oh, well, if you've got your own problems.
My problem yesterday, we were trying to figure out how to also use my camera.
Oh, yeah.
But we couldn't figure it out. So right now I'm on my phone.
Hopefully we'll have it figured out before our Fairy Friends class, which I'm so excited. Is everybody registered for the next East Coast Fawnies class?
Yeah, talk about lawnfawn fairies.
Yeah, we're gonna have the fairies then. So we're focusing on the Fairy Friends stamp set in our next class together. And that is because, see, I'm out of focus again. And I bet Kathy and Mindy have left. A couple, 2 years ago. Present. I know. 2 years ago, we did a poll asking people what older sets they would like to see us feature in our East Coast Fawnies classes. And we did we did Critters in the Sea, and now we're doing fairy friends, and I'm very excited, and I'm just going to ignore the fact that my camera's out of focus.
I think it might be back. Shh. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, we're not. See, we talked about it.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do.
Are you in autofocus? I don't know if I'm in autofocus, Mindy. I know nothing about my camera. It was working fine, and I didn't touch anything, and now it's not working fine.
She was in autofocus, but it wasn't focusing earlier during the first panic session.
And I love that, like, in the chat, we're getting, you're out of focus and you're back, and like, it's all on a delay. So, like, it's just a mess.
They probably should be on manual focus, but because your distance from your camera to your desk is never changing unless you're going to pick something up towards your camera. It really doesn't. Your focus just needs to stay the same all the time.
All right. I just pushed a button that said AFMF, and I made it MF. I don't know. What camera is it? It is the Canon. Don't laugh at me. 1 minute. I have a manual.
I think it's great that they know answers because I'm like, I don't know.
Well, they were offering to Google it for me.
My camera hasn't moved in I don't know how many years.
I was looking for my manual because I did have it.
It's super old.
It's the Canon Vixia HFG70. And by the way, when they send this manual, it has no information in it at all. You've got to find the manual online, which I did find. But this wasn't a problem until this morning.
Just a paperweight?
It literally it's honestly like 1 page of information in 50 languages.
Oh, and basically tells you to go online?
No, it doesn't even tell you that. I just was smart enough to know.
You meant like, it was like, hey, here's your manual. Here's where you find it.
No, it wasn't even that. I was just smart enough to know that there was a manual. Yay. Awesome. Judy's going to see me in class on Saturday. I'm teaching my Panda-stic class. I'm so excited. So excited.
I think
Kathy's texting me ideas to do after my live. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, I'm exhausted, you guys. It's exhausting.
Being creative where everyone can see is exhausting.
I just want to make cards.
Little winky face.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Monique said I would love an adventure episode with Den, Sweet Den.
Oh, I like that set.
Jot that down, Chari.
Oh, there's my paper. I was like, I don't know where my notepad is that I write on all day long.
I feel bad that I scared Libby from wanting to use new tech.
Really, we just need to have a workshop for everybody.
See, there I go again. There I go again.
That's very bizarre because you're not.
Okay, live view mode on the Canon. You can open the LCD screen and press the button. I don't have that button on my thing, Amrita. When I look at my screen, I only have an AFMF button and a pre-record button. Everything else is touch screen on my
viewfinder.
Screen. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got some cupcakes here.
Uh-oh. Some people are being enabled and enabled by Chari. They want this stamp set. It's a cutie.
It is.
Do you know another reason why I like this stamp set is because they're a bit larger images. So when I am in the mood to like color, which I often am, I love that there's a little bit more space to do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some party hats. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't either, and that's stressful for me. I need a plan. I need a plan of action. Okay, this is what I wanted to do.
Aw, Libby, don't be terrified. I'm sorry. Maybe you should not watch this live today. I don't want to terrify you. And thank you for everybody's patience with us today.
Yes.
Really appreciate that. I don't even know how many people are watching us. Like, it could just be 5 because everybody else gave up.
There was like 80 something at one point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but they probably all left by now.
They were probably like,
because I can't get my act together over here.
I don't know what these two crazy people are doing, but it's not enjoyable. All right, I'm going to use some Yeti
still paper. Coloring. Oh, some Yeti with the speckles.
It's still pattern paper, but it's got it's basically some gold speckles.
It is. All right, I got to die cut some stuff. Ooh, 135 people. Yay. You guys are all so kind. Thank you.
Very supportive, or they like watching train wrecks. We're not sure.
I just heard UPS pull up, and I know that they're coming with goodies for my next virtual art retreat.
Oh, wow. Okay, here is my fancy rectangle.
Ooh, look at you. You're like...
I really like new dies. I need to remember to tell them that they now need to make some circles. There's not circles, right?
Is that the new lacy stackable rectangle? Kathy wants to know.
Yes, lacy. In my opinion, we now need some ovals and some circles. I think there's hearts, but that's the other one, maybe?
I think it is hearts, yeah. Somebody said that they thank us for sticking with it, even though technology is not our friend today.
Yeah. I almost, but then I didn't want to make everyone angry. Pulled out some really old pattern paper, like OG first collection, but I didn't want everyone to get mad.
Please just let me know in the chat, though, if the blurriness is bothering you, because I'll just switch to my face or just to Chari and then just show you guys what I'm doing every so often, because I don't want to annoy people. That's like my biggest fear.
Well, Robin's on her North Carolina cards. Thank you so much, Robin.
Oh, yay. Yeah, actually, some more people signed up yesterday for the North Carolina fundraiser class. So if you did miss that fundraiser class that Chari, Kelly, and I did together, you can still register, and we're still donating money. So it's $15 for that class, and all $15 is donated to help those in need in Western North Carolina. Registration for my next virtual art retreat is going to be in February, which is very soon. So stay tuned for details in my email newsletter. Hi, Nancy. Yay. So Nancy's the guru. She knows all the things. We have lacy rectangles, lacy hearts. We need squares, circles, and ovals. Thank you, Nancy. So Nancy is amazing and links all the products and all of the blog posts.
Maybe
She
Nancy
puts
can
up
help me
with,
remember to put in that request.
yeah, she puts up with me, which is not fun.
Oh, these were not the order I had these in.
Just keep going. It's all good. Not annoying. Awesome. Okay. Thank you guys. You can sign up for my email newsletter by going to my website, shirkus.com. And I think if you just scroll down a little bit, there is a subscribe box, or you can go to the About page and there's a subscribe box. Or you can send me an email and I can send you a link. Or you can message me on Instagram and I can send you a link. I would love if you would subscribe to my email newsletter.
Okay.
Ooh, good luck with that, Robin. Robin has a new puppy and it's getting into her crafty time.
I'm just hoping my puppy stays asleep. We were trying to figure out stuff yesterday and she was being quite the pill.
She was being sassy.
She was. Well, when you heard her growling, she was playing with Matt, but then she kept getting in my trash can while we were trying to fix it. I was not.
Jack's been showing up lately on my test lives.
True. Maybe he wants to be a star.
Oh, thank you, Sandy, for finding it and subscribing. Mindy says, I would guess your field of focus is not wide enough. Chat with you when you're done. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Libby. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry right now. Registration for my next virtual art retreat. I don't know the exact day, Kathy, but I do believe it will be before February 19th. But don't quote me on that because my brain is not there right now.
It's just somewhere else right now.
Because this week I also changed hosting companies for my website. So we're trying
Jen just decided to do all the things, apparently.
So we're trying to make sure that everything's working there. Yeah, I'm just a glutton for punishment. All right. Well, I got some colored images. This is good.
All right, don't forget to use powder and paper.
Oh, listen to you, Miss Rule Follower.
We almost forgot to
low
use
stress
at one time.
This is
Till the very end.
Low stress. I know. Remember at the very end of the live, we both threw twine on our card.
Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I like these on here. Welcome to why it takes me forever to make a card. If there's not a plan.
After this live, I need to work on my art journal page for some de-stress.
Yes, that's a good idea.
What tool is the best to cut the dies apart? So lawnfawn has wire snips in their online shop, and they're awesome because they're teal and they're amazing. I just have had these wired snips from Beadalon for a long time, so when I have a tool, if it works, I don't typically change it for something else, but that's my answer.
I'm sticking to it.
Yep, sticking to it.
Yeah, we'll put this on here. I feel like it needs some color or something, though.
I promise I will share my card on the front-facing camera in focus so you guys can actually see it when I do get to that point.
All right. I'm going to use out one of the colors I've been using a lot lately, which is Peachy Keen.
So I was talking with Kathy. Kathy's been so great at helping me figure things out. Tech doesn't really scare me. I just don't have the patience to figure stuff out. It really frustrates me. That's where my problem is.
Well, usually it's not as intuitive as you would want it to be.
Right. Like I don't feel like
I always found with software, like when you get a software update, because the people who write it are not the people who are using it necessarily.
Right.
So I don't think they always think through all the things like a person using it does.
I have been doing, I'm doing 30 days of art journaling. And so I am filming myself with my phone in focus, doing my art journal pages. And you can find those fast videos on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. I'm kind of just doing them for myself, but I'm sharing them with you guys, which has been really fun. I'm going to be doing some mixed media card classes this year, so I'm just kind of getting into the groove.
I need Jen to show me how to use all those things because I don't use them.
Chari says that is why I have only been making cards for classes. Copying actually lets me get them done. Yeah. I think that's great. Denise says cameras can be buggers. One little press of a single button by accident can flip your world upside down. Yep, that's what happened today.
Quite literally. Well, no, it didn't flip, but
no, yeah.
If we had gotten my overhead camera to work, it would have been flipped, and we will have to figure that out. All right. Happy birthday.
Everybody just wanted to see that my nails look pretty, you guys. That's all. They just didn't want to see the cards. Okay, I'm going to set all my stamped images aside because I think I'm going to get wild and crazy with pattern paper.
Wild and crazy with pattern paper.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
She was going to try to use more than one.
I am. I'm using them all. You just
all.
Yep.
You're using all of them?
All of them. All the pattern papers in the world. But the problem is I can't cut 12 by 12 with that trimmer. I might make noise.
Did it fall on the floor?
I just like unearthed my big trimmer. There were a lot of things covering it because I don't use this one very often. I love it, but I just don't use it very often. All right.
I thought I lost my cupcakes. There they are. I thought I knocked them on the floor. It happens often. All right, now what do I want to do? I think I want to.
Thanks, Liz. Thanks for popping in. All right, so I'm going to go to here.
Libby, I'm using some purple twine. Libby and I had a whole conversation to figure out if she had all the purple twine colors.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know if she has since acquired them all, but we talked about it.
All right. That's all I needed to do with that. Let me just cut this down in case I need it. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. Back to the trimmer that I use more frequently.
The one you're more familiar with?
Yeah. All right, so what I think I want to do is I said to Chari like 3 seconds before we went live, before we knew we were going to have tech issues, I am inspired by the framed art that is behind Kelly Marie when she is live with us. And what it is
all the paper.
I don't remember. Yeah, who made it for her though? Was it Debbie?
Jess. I think
Jess. So it's all the pattern paper that Lawnfawn had, I think, for their first 10 years. and it's just little squares of it, and it's so cute. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to make my whole background little squares.
You know, Libby now has all the twine, she says. I'm glad we could fix that problem, Libby. It's important to have all the colors at your fingertips. This one's being a little wonky for some reason. I think there's like a slub in the twine right where my bow knot is, and it's not liking me.
I gotta get in the flow here.
The paper cutting flow?
Yeah, like, okay.
Okay. Now we need some foam tape. Oh, Nancy's telling us that the giant Easter messages is a lacy oval. Yes, but I want them to coordinate with the ovals we already have. I've been wanting scalloped ovals since we got ovals, but now I want lacy scalloped ovals.
I still want the smaller scalloped shapes, like a rectangle with a teeny tiny scallop.
A teeny tiny one? Like smaller than what we have?
Yeah, you would recognize it if you saw it again. I've shared it with you and Kelly many times, but
oh, someone's like breaking their chair. The wheel broke off her chair.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
I'm not
she was sitting at her craft desk yesterday and she suddenly heard a crack.
That would be me.
Fell out of the chair.
That would be me, I feel.
I got rid of my... Well, I didn't actually have a rolly chair, but I had one that spun around on a base that didn't move, but I got rid of it.
I want to get a new chair that's not so dark and heavy.
It was too confining, the chair I had. I think because it had arms.
Yeah, mine has arms, but I have plenty of room, I feel.
I didn't like it. It was cute, but it didn't work for me function-wise. I wasn't feeling it.
I missed why Cynthia's husband is so supportive, but I think that's amazing. Whatever it is. Our partners should be supportive of whatever we want.
All right, I need some foam squares. I'm gonna have to dig to the back of my drawer for foam squares.
Miss Nancy, after this live, I will have a card uploaded for you. If you weren't here earlier, I consumed all day yesterday with tech issues, and as you can see, I'm still having tech issues, so a day wasted.
She has a card for you. I've seen it, and it's really cute.
Oh, thanks, Chari.
And I promise it's not a birthday card using pattern paper.
Yeah, and it's not a birthday card using Sweet Friends. That would be funny. That would be funny. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting all the pattern papers and I'm making the background and I'm already putting it on a card base.
Look at you.
So do you need Chari's card is done and I'm doing this.
They need like party hats or something. It's not done. It's okay. It's not done until there's glitter on the fur. How do you like that?
It's not done until the stickles is out.
Yep.
That's not going to work if I do that.
I'm going to glue these directly on.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Man, I wish our only problem today was hearing my laptop beep.
I'd forgotten about it until you just said it, honestly. I blocked it out. I blocked it out.
Oh boy.
It's looking pretty good. Okay. Let's see.
Yay, Melissa has all of her pandas die cut.
Oh, for class
on Saturday. So my Panda-stic class is on Saturday, but all of our online classes, you can take them whenever it works into your schedule. So just keep that in mind too.
Do you want this party hat or this party hat? In case you can't tell, my all hats off to you is well loved. I know. It's very yellow.
It's all right. It just has love.
All right, we're gonna do. Where's all my scraps I threw down into the floor?
Oh, my tape runner just ran out.
Oh no! Wait, is it that big giant one?
No, it's the one that's making this background much easier. I'll use this other one.
I thought it was like the big huge one that's really hard to load.
No.
The one that I refuse to use. Where's my glue?
Other people's hats off to you is the same loved look.
I love this set. Oh. I have put in a request a couple times for another version of it with some of them smaller, like a smaller top hat and a smaller. I mean, these are great, and there's a crown, but not all those kind of hats are in there.
Hi, Mari.
You know, for all the tiny images we have.
Yeah, hats off for you is an older set, so some of you guys might not even know that it existed.
It's very old. I'm gonna look it up. Unless Nancy's still here and has answers.
I was gonna say Nancy's knows all things.
She's hot with the answers.
She's good like that.
This is 2010.
Oh my gosh.
It's like one of the first ones.
Yeah.
It's like an OG set. That's how I think I've had this set before I was on the design team.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the first ones I got because I loved how I could make all my critters be whatever season card or theme I wanted. All right.
This paper just glides across this glass mat, by the way.
Oh, I know what I should have done is put purple there. Oh, well. Okay. We're just going with it. It's just going to be one of those days. I have a feeling because of my frazzled brain, this is not going to be my favorite card, but that's also okay.
I'm going to do the same thing that I did. This is me being extra with hats as I did with the cupcake.
You're never extra, Chari.
Well, I don't want to use the die to cut the hat out and then the border be the paper. I want it to be
right. Oops. Hello, everybody that's popping in.
So Chari being prepared would have been, I would have had all these already cut.
No, we can't. That's not the point of this adventures in card making. I'm going to put my foot down on that. That is not allowed. Because otherwise, everybody's always just going to be waiting for me to finish.
I did have some things stamped one time, didn't I? But I didn't know what I was going to use. I had just stamped like all the pictures and all the images in the set, I think.
Hello, Amy. You did not miss us. We're still here. Tech issues and all. If you guys are just popping on, I know that my camera is out of focus. We'll work on it.
We know it's out of focus. We know there's beeping. I think that's all right now.
That's all of our problems right now.
Currently.
In this moment. Oh my gosh.
This is real life, people.
Yep, real life. We still wanted to craft, even though we knew we were having tech issues.
I'm just glad.
Which was my worst fear. I did not want to have tech issues on Lawnfawn's YouTube channel. I don't mind them on my channel, but
I'm just glad that Jen powered through and we're still doing it because she was like, I'll just chat. You can make things.
It's really annoying that they're seeing it all unfocused. It's annoying me.
You'll figure it out. Did it do that when you did your cracking on Christmas this week? No. It did not. Or not that you're aware of.
No, get cracking on Christmas. It was fine. I don't know why all of a sudden it's not. I think it's because yesterday when I met with B&H for them to help me with my remote, they had me change a lot of things.
Yeah, I was going to say that was before you messed with stuff to get your remote to work too.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, I got my pattern paper background. It's a lot. It's a lot. But now we're just going to trim. I'm going to have to figure out how to have my little guys stand out and not be so overpowered by pattern paper. Oh, I think I know what I'll do. Possibly.
Sophie said by the next adventure Cardmaking, y'all will be pros.
Thank you.
Hope so.
One can hope, right? One can hope.
It's not for lack of trying.
Nope. We were testing all day yesterday. I tested like 3 or 4 times live on my own YouTube channel. Some of you might have been there. Okay. So now what I think I'm going to do, which will shock none of you, is I think I'm going to cut an outside in stitched rectangle with vellum.
Oh. To tone down your wild and crazy background?
Yep. And since the first vellum I touched was the pearlescent vellum, which is sadly I don't think available anymore, that's what I'm going to use.
It might be in the future, but you can get the colored ones.
Yeah.
Which aren't that much different. They just have like a slight tone of a pink or a green or whatever.
Let me die cut this.
You use a color that matches your project. The pearl or the colored, I guess they're called pastel pearlescent vellums. They're almost like toned down even more if your color matches.
All right.
Okay. Now all the
Doris says, but it's not always unfocused. Live is always an adventure. Aw, thank you. And always fun with Jen and Chari. Thank you. You guys have been good sports. I appreciate you guys so much. It honestly, it's giving me flashbacks to, the spring of 2020 when we were all scrambling to figure things out. I used to travel and teach so many in-person classes, but obviously I couldn't get on a plane. So I had to figure out all this tech on my own. It's giving me flashbacks, but it's okay. Oh, this is cute.
That's cute. It's like very subtle.
Good answer. Good answer, Chari. You're not allowed to tell me if it's not cute because
I would never.
All right. I got to put my legs.
If it was truly horrible, Jen knows I am an honest friend.
Yeah, you would.
No, don't do that.
Oh my gosh. This is the best part.
We all have those moments.
This is the best part. Putting the legs on and the arms. It's so stinking cute and I can't even. Oh, there we go. Look how cute.
That's cute.
I gotta put some faces on too.
Do arms because mine, it would have been too much going on.
Oh, I can't use this. I can't use this set without doing arms.
Well, I was trying to shove a lot of cupcakes in here, so arms would have just been in the way. Arms would have been a problem.
It's soft and subtle. My focus is soft and subtle.
Just like the vellum. It's like looking through vellum.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. My camera just wanted to pretend it was vellum.
It's just a vellum filter, y'all. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Look how cute.
I better figure out where these hats are gonna go before I
get it. All right, I gotta put some faces on. I gotta glitter all the things. I gotta figure out a sentiment. We're good. We're doing good though. We're doing good.
No, I don't like that.
Let's see here. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to actually use any balloons or anything, but I think I'm going to use some of the faces from this set. So this is all the smiles. Look how fun this is, you guys. Literally all the smiles. Like, come on.
And there's cakes in that set too. If you make birthday cards, I'd use the cake. Where was that? Oh, it was for the Simon Says stamp blog, but I used the Pandas and I made a birthday card with all the party hats and one of the cakes from all the smiles.
All right, I'm going to do this cute little one that's sticking a tongue out. Oh my gosh. So cute.
Needs to be some foam square organization in my room.
Vellum filter. All right, I think I'm going to do this one with glasses. For some reason, I always like the one with glasses.
The glasses are fun, like a fun little addition.
I know.
Does all the smiles have only one type of glasses? Oh, there's sunglasses too.
No, there's sunglasses and then there's cat's eye. No, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 different styles of glasses.
I see them.
All right, and then I got to figure out what's going to go on my donut.
Let's try that again.
Maybe just a simple one. There's not as much room on the donut, I feel.
No, he doesn't have a lot of face area.
Within that frosting. Okay. And now that I have faces on, I feel like I do need to give them some rosy cheeks because I am Jen Shirkus.
Oh yeah, rosy cheeks. That would have been smart. Wait, is there rosy cheeks in that set?
There is, but I always like to do mine with marker.
I do mine with pencil a lot.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Because it's soft and subtle.
Soft and subtle. Like this vellum filter on my desk. Soft and subtle.
I got real lazy one day and didn't get my colored pencils out, so I used the Distress watercolor pencil.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I didn't watercolor with it, but it worked.
Yeah, but still.
I don't think I'm going to put cheeks on mine. I don't think it'll show up quite as well on the... I do need to color his tongue, though, with a little gel pen action. Oh, actually, I might have to do something y'all don't see a lot.
Amarita says, she goes, you laugh, but you could probably market that to Canon, a vellum filter.
Probably.
Probably. All right.
Let's see. Is this gonna work?
Cute. Okay, I gotta put party hats on. Then I gotta glitter. I'm getting there. I love to put my party hats like off the side.
Yeah. Well, it's a party.
Yep, they're having a party for sure. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Libby says she took a color class coloring with colored pencils, but the teacher actually used blush makeup to add rosy cheeks.
Oh, that's smart.
Really cool.
I have a feeling that I haven't used my...
Yvonne said, I think you've started a new thing. Vellum filter for the win. Yeah, it does look like my settings are set to blur the background, and I looked in Ecamm and I don't see that setting. And yeah, Kathy Zielski texted me something to look at, and then Mindy said that she might have some ideas too. So I don't want to play too much while I'm live because I don't want to lose Chari. Like,
oh, thanks.
While I'm like playing with things.
Yesterday, all the problems were ones I were creating, so...
True. It's true. She was the problem.
I was the problem yesterday.
Yep. All right, let's see what I have for cut banners already, so I don't need to cut another one.
And technically, I don't think we ever really solved the problem. We just figured out a different way.
Found a different solution.
Found a different way. Looking for...
All right.
Scraps.
It's your birthday. I think I'm going to do that and fill it in with glitter. Because you know what? Glitter makes everything better.
I was going to color all these dots with all my fun, colorful gel pens, but only about half of them seem to be working, so.
Oh, oops. That's a bummer.
I know. I guess I need to work on them. Sometimes I can get them to go, but I'm not going to share myself whacking the pins into submission on the live.
Aw, thank you, Miss Libby.
Glitter.
I appreciate you. Libby is in Georgia, and can we talk about how crazy the weather's been in the United States? Like Florida and Georgia and Louisiana, like all getting snow.
The whole coast got snow.
Yeah. Tracy, who's in the Outer Banks, like, yeah, she got snow. But so Libby texted me and Brienne yesterday, and she's like, I don't have enough shirk merch for this weather. She was cold, which she has a lot of shirk merch. But I said to her, I go, same day shipping. I know where you can place another order. I almost always ship that same day.
Okay.
Mother Nature is drunk. I agree.
Did it snow, Libby?
Yeah.
She got up to her. Well, she did before. I just mean this last time did it snow.
Oh, I don't know. But she shared.
Because we didn't get any snow here. It all stayed on the coastline. It's cold here. It was 14 this morning.
Oh, yeah, and they showed people, was it in Houston, were like sledding? It was kind of crazy.
It snowed in Raleigh.
Yep, I saw that.
Very rare. I have a friend that I used to work with that moved to Gary, and she was like, I'm so glad I don't have to worry about the snow right now. And I was like, snow's there. And then a week later, I was like, told you.
Rachel I think Rachel's like in the Gulf of Florida,
Yeah,
Um,
I know there was a
and
lot.
they got a lot of snow. And so she doesn't even own a winter jacket. So she posted and tagged me on Instagram that she was wearing her pullover hoodie, crafty hoodie.
Yeah, I follow Seaside, Florida on Instagram, and they were showing pictures of the snow on the beach. Doesn't happen often, but it's pretty when it does.
Well, I was just really excited for all the kids like that never get to experience snow. Like they got to have that. That was kind of cool.
Oh, so she did not get snow this week. She got it last week,
Okay.
which when I got it too. But
Okay.
um, I don't. I think it just kind of stayed on the coast and never came. It was it was moving west to east, so it never came the other direction. So yeah,
I
there's some
did.
places in our neighborhood, Libby, that still have snow because it's been so cold. So if it's in the shade, our front yard doesn't see the sun because our house faces uh, north. So we were one of 3 yards that still had snow in our yard for like a week just because the sun never hit it.
Well, and then when I just went up to New Hampshire this past weekend to see my dad for his birthday, I mean, they have snow on the ground now, but like this weekend they had no snow. Chris and I drove up there and we were like, where's all the snow? I mean, I'm not complaining, but all right. So
Snow
my
is
banner
can be
is
really annoying.
glittered.
Look at that. It's your birthday. I'm surprised you didn't color in the letters, or did you even? I missed it.
I didn't.
Okay, just leave
Because
it
I
on
didn't
glitter.
want to. Because there's
Color
so
different
much. I didn't know there's so many colors going on. So I
She
decided
glitter.
just to fill it in with glitter.
So I wrote down Den Sweet Den. Did anyone else come up with ideas that I missed?
I didn't see any
If you did and we didn't notice, tell us again. Also, I
ideas for us to feature in the polls for
yes,
adventures in card making in case you were late and didn't know what Chari was
and
talking
we
about.
like using older sets. So if there's one you really like, there's so many sets to choose from that I feel like is sometimes the hardest to pick if we're gonna pick some stamps. But
I think I asked to put Sweet Friends in the poll this time.
you did. You came up with Bugs and Kisses too.
Oh, yeah. I think we could put that in the poll again.
Maybe people aren't into bugs. Oh, really? High five. Yeah,
Oh,
we could
yeah,
do, I
that'd
was
be
like, we
fun.
did that, but we didn't do that. We
So
did that in
we
class,
did that
but
in a
we did
class. We have an East
kisses.
Coast Fawnies class. Yep.
Yeah. We did butterfly kisses the first time, and it's sort of similar in animals, I should say. Oh, I better not put this over here. Y'all can't see what's on this piece of paper.
What secrets are you hiding, Shari?
Well, it's my to-do list, but there's also 2 pieces of washi tape on here that is new. So
Oh, new lawnfawn stuff.
yeah.
So when I have a big panel of vellum like this, the way that I'm going to adhere it to my card is I'm going to hide the adhesive behind my images and my banner.
You can go
In case
see.
you didn't. I hear Scout.
Well, Matt just got home, so she got up, and I just
Heather
closed the door.
said, just show us. We won't tell anyone.
Oh, I just accidentally did. You saw it.
Did you really?
Well, I just laid it in the corner.
Oh, well, they could just
That
rewind.
might be all you saw. Can you see it?
Don't tell on us.
It's just tape. It's just tape. Oh, we're getting lots of stuff here. Critter concert, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Merrier. That would be great for summer because I love that set.
What one?
S'more the Merrier.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I like that set.
Wait, is that the one with the bear, or is that the one with the little
It's the one with
critters?
the bear. It has a bear.
Because I like the one with the bear. I like the bear. And the wolves. Well, I love the wolves. Obviously. Why'd you
I'm
whisper
just
it?
I'm just being silly. I'm just getting sassy because like the whole day is like to crap. I'm throwing foam strips in the air. Okay.
Oh, mum's the word, I guess, if you saw my tape. You got a tiny little peek.
Do you know what I really love about this Adventures of Card Making when we do this? The cards that I make, at least, are literally not like any cards that I ever make. They're very different for me, which I
They're
love.
not
I
like,
actually
look at it and go, that is a
I
Shari
think
card.
it's because of the pressure of like, I mean, Shari will probably agree I do make cards fairly quickly, but like, I think because I literally have no plan. But yeah, while it's in focus, look at it while you can. Oh my gosh. Well, let me try to like I didn't want to do this while we were working because I was afraid I wouldn't get us back, but I think I'm okay. So as we mentioned, we do have our upcoming East Coast Fawnies class, Fairy Friends. You can still register for that. Scrappy Chic is a store in Michigan, and they make a limited amount of kits when I launch my online lawnfawn classes. And the kits for the other two classes are sold out, but there are still some kits available for Fairy Friends. And then Frosty Greetings is a self-paced class, and I just launched the handout and the videos for that, so you could take that class. And then Panda-stic, I will be live on Saturday teaching that. Um, and
To put
but
them
if
in
you
there too.
can't make it Saturday, then you can make it anytime, just like with all our classes. But we would love for you to join us. Look at those! Look at those camera angles. Switching those cameras.
I'm putting links, the short
Oh,
links in
thank
there.
you.
Oh, I about wrote Frosty Friends, not Frosty Friends, Fairy Friends.
And then we will have another Adventures in Card Making in February. And then yes. I don't think we're doing. Are we doing one in March?
We TBD.
We picked a date. Okay.
We picked a date, and we were gonna wait and see if that's possible. So it's not scheduled yet, but it could happen. Maybe.
My whole month of March is just lawn fawn. Like
right. She's very busy.
But with all lawn fawn stuff, like I'm hosting Crop on the Cape and teaching a lawn fawn class. Then it's Crop and Create, the Scrapbooking Cards Today event that's online, teaching a lawn fawn class. Then I go to Canada to teach an in-person event for Scrapbooking Cards Today, lawn fawn class. And then I go to Minnesota to teach at Firefly Farm, lawn fawn classes. So yeah, it's like
with Shari, so she's got to find some Shari time.
yeah. So we'll probably do one in March. We'll just see, but we're definitely gonna have another one in February.
We picked a date. We're not gonna commit yet. We even pull things. So if it doesn't happen in March, we have some stuff.
Good. Yeah, and I couldn't remember. And then we will have another Create with Us, which are our free mini classes. Those are a little bit more structured in the fact that you get you can download a free handout and you get coloring guides from me. And I do those with Kelly Marie, and then Shari is always in the chat. And we'll be doing another one of those in March because Lawn Fawn has a release coming up February 20th. Okay, I was going to say 20th and I wasn't sure. Hi, Richard. So yeah, we're very excited. Lots of fun stuff. Hey, Jen, you have your blurred background on. That is why your camera was blurred. It's looking for a body when you were not on camera.
That's a different camera.
It's a different camera.
I don't think that's a different
camera. Yeah, I'm not going to play with anything just now because I don't want to disconnect us. But it's a different camera.
Kirsten says I need to go to Firefly Farm.
Yes, that would be so fun if Chari came to lawnfawn soiree.
We'll see. I put a link to the Create With Us page, but obviously the new one's not on there. But
yes.
if you want to watch any of the old ones, all the links are there and all the information. It always lives on that page. So that page just changes, but it's always the same link. So
yeah,
you can even bookmark it if you wanted.
Awesome. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for your patience. I'm sure some people probably left because it was obnoxious. I promise you we will work through the tech issues, aka I will work through my issues. Actually, we got to get Chari's issues figured out too. She's got issues too. Yeah. We all got issues.
We were going to try to use my real camera too, but it's probably a good thing we didn't figure that one out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
Less complicated because it's old, and so every time someone asks a camera question, I'm just like, I don't know. Mine is a hand-me-down.
Well, what's funny is I bought this camera as a recommendation, and I'm fine with that. But and then our friend Bob is an electrician. He came over, and I literally just took the camera out of the box and he put it up on a pole. And so Chris was like, where's the menu button? I'm like, I don't know. I had to get it up on a stool. I don't know where anything is because it's literally
lived in your hand before it got mounted to your ceiling.
No, so I never touched it until it was mounted up there. So yeah. Anyways. Ooh, Sarah wants to know, do you have new cross stitch patterns coming out?
I don't have any for spring right now because I don't really have any ideas. I do have some drawn that are not really spring, maybe more summer-ish. I can't figure out when to put them out there because they're not really a season. And that's all I'm going to tell you because I think they're really fun and they'll be different. But I don't know if you guys have ideas. I thought maybe a tulip. We'll see. I just haven't had time to even look at it right now. And I probably wouldn't put them out till the release is out anyways. But yeah, if you have any spring ideas, there's so many. I think I've run out of ideas right now.
You came out with a lot. How many different ones are there? There's a lot.
I should show you guys my notebook. Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Let me move all this fabric here.
Oh my gosh.
It's buried back here. So I have each pack of the half size page protectors. There's 25 in the pack, and I've gone through one pack for sure.
I'm gonna flip to desks again. So
okay, I have 6 unopened. So 50 minus 6, I guess, is how many pages I have.
Wow. Look at all of that. That's so cool.
So many. When you really look at it, you're like, whoa.
I'm not going to stitch, but I admire it.
When you do 3 or 4 at a time,
yeah,
they really start to add up.
That's so cool, though.
And I guess it's about 2 years worth because I know I've done Christmas all twice. So
show the patterns, Chari. So if you guys don't know, these are patterns that are free downloads on the lawnfawn website as well, and Chari has designed all of them. So, and they're meant to work with the lawnfawn dies that are available.
Yeah, so each one has the card I made, and then on the other, they print as a 8.5 by 11, but I made them to where you can fold them and put them in a half sheet. And this one's 3. This one's 3. It's bonus patterns. So I don't even know if that counts really correct.
Thank you, Sherry. I do see your comment that it might be a setting in my broadcast app, so I will look after we go after we're not live. And I'm laughing at Brienne because Brienne has now got into stitching, Libby's into stitching, and so every time I compliment them, I'm like, that's great, but I'm not stitching. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. So it's a lot. Look at all these. You can stitch now, though.
No.
Not you. I know you
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. And it's
I'm
like,
other people, if they didn't know these were here, it's like 2
yeah.
years worth of stitching.
And let me just clarify, I'm just not stitching because I don't want to collect more supplies of things. Like, I have a lot as it is.
Well,
Like,
it's not everybody's thing. You do
I'm
other
just,
things too that I
yeah.
don't do, like
I have a lot more mixed media stuff than you
media
do. Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And stitching for me, and not the stitching on paper, I do actual cross stitching, is something I take and I go do in front of the TV at night. So it's my more hobby, since this is more my job. It's
As
my fun craft. And
as Chris
sewing, I'm sewing more too.
as Chris says, I need a hobby.
You need a hobby. When your hobby becomes your job, you need another hobby. Yes, I would agree.
Card making was my hobby back in 1998.
So it's time for you to find another hobby.
I read.
You do read. I don't read that much, so. And she goes to the beach. That's a hobby.
Yep, I
And
go to the
oh,
beach. That's
I was
like
like,
a part-time. That's a part-time
all
job
day
in the summer. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so very much for joining us today. We hope you had fun. Again, these are just meant to be laid back, tech issues and all. And so, again, make sure you tag Chari, me, and lawnfawn if you've created anything today, or if you create later. Maybe we've reminded you that you own Sweet Friends and you want to play with it later. We
And
would
if you
absolutely
have
love to see
ideas
that.
for things, you can send us a message.
Yeah.
Me or one. It'll be seen.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
Nancy's always on the YouTube channel too, so I'm sure if she
Yeah.
sees something, she will let me know too. So
yeah, Nancy's good like that. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And I'll see a bunch of you on Saturday in my Panda-stic class. I promise you it will not be blurry. I will never do a paid class blurry.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll get it figured out by then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fabulous day, and we'll chat with you guys soon.
Bye.